What's up, guys? Mike DOLCE, the most honest man in fitness. Happy to announce we have just launched our Patreon page. But DOLCE, why are you launching a Patreon page when you have this amazing YouTube channel that is growing at an exponential rate? Great question, my dear friend. Unfortunately, much of our content has been censored due to the tech giants making it very difficult to share with you the most honest, actionable, evidence-based information that I am dedicated to sharing. We have been censored. We have been shadow banned. We are not showing up in feeds. We are not being recommended when we should. Therefore, it's time for us to take it upon ourselves to get this information out there. I'm extremely excited to share with you the Mike DOLCE Knows Patreon page. This is a basic Patreon account that you're all familiar with. Many of you are Patreon members and you follow other content creators. Our page will be different because it will be real. It will be raw. It will be honest. It will show you all the things you need to know to make sure you're living your best life. Also, I intend upon setting the fitness world on fire. I'm going to expose all the frauds, all the fools, all the people stealing your money and wasting your time. On Patreon, I can now do that. I can speak openly and honestly and no more biting my tongue and worrying about being politically correct. You can imagine how excited I am, and any of my long-term subscribers understand. There's a lot of topics I've really had to dance around simply because the shadow ban is real. We have been dramatically shadow banned. We're shadow banned on Instagram, on Facebook, and even here on YouTube. And all the responses we get go nowhere. We get no support, no assistance. But anytime we say anything, although honest, although factual, although evidence-based, we get slapped in the dick as a result of that. Pardon my language. Did I say that? Also, on Patreon, you know I have the sense of humor of a 13-year-old prepubescent boy, or like, early puberty boy. That will be taken up to a whole nother level on the Patreon page. I probably will use potty mouth every so often. I can't say I will be telling controversial jokes. I will not be politically correct. Effectually, the Patreon page will allow me to be me 100% and not worry about the censors, not worry about catering my content to not get in trouble. I can finally speak to you as if you and I are sitting on my back deck, sipping a cup of coffee or maybe having a beer and really telling you exactly how it is. Also, I'm going to be sharing some of these amazing, never before seen, never before heard, behind the scenes stories from the world of MMA. I've put a few of these videos out here on YouTube, and they're some of our most successful. Well, on the Patreon page, for those of you who decide to subscribe to the Patreon page, and not everybody has to, that's fine. I'm still going to be bringing fire to this YouTube channel. Do not worry. The tech overlords will not scare us away. But on Patreon, I can give you a lot more detail. I can go further and deeper into all of these topics, and I can tell some crazy, you will not believe it, and I can't say it unless it's true, type of stories. I'm going to blow your mind with that. Also, I will be live streaming on the Patreon account, and when I live stream, I will be live streaming and answering every single question. Also, we have a new tier on Patreon that if you join the highest Patreon tier, I will host a personal and private one-on-one consultation with each and every one of you. That is for the highest tier Patreon members, you will also get the one-on-one private consultation with me every month to make sure you are crushing your goals, you're staying on track, you have the support that you need to make your life better. The Patreon account, my friends, allows us to really expand our reach and reach more of you in a much more direct manner. I pride myself on being the most honest man in fitness, and Patreon is going to allow me the platform to do so. So thanks to my good friends at Patreon for reaching out and for offering us this opportunity. And thank you guys for even considering it. So we literally, right now, I just pressed go on the page. The page just went live. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but the first 100 subscribers are going to get something from me. I'm going to post some sort of behind the scenes live video. Maybe I'll take you into my life. Maybe we'll do it in the gym. Also on Patreon, I'm going to do a lot of live training videos, live workout videos, and I'm going to find a way to make sure that we can train together, which is going to be super cool. Plus, I'm building an exercise database in the Patreon account where all the body weight, all the kettlebell, all the dumbbell, all the exercises I speak about here on our YouTube channel, I'm going to host that whole resource section on the Patreon account. I mean, that resource section is going to be highly, highly valuable in and of itself. So I think our page will be the most popular of all the fitness pages, simply because I'm going to provide as much value as I can into your life. You've been a member of this page. You've subscribed. You follow me. You hear me talk. You're here because you believe me. You're here because you know that I care about you. You're here because you see every single day I do everything I can to provide you as much value as I can. To do what I can to walk this journey with you. The Patreon page now allows me to do that at a much greater level and is going to give you even greater access. So go to the Patreon page right now. Consider joining and subscribing to that page. Give me a chance. Test it out. Get in there. I have one video posted right now. I'm going to post a second video here after I record this one later on this evening. I'll put a new video on there tomorrow, and slowly but surely, we're going to build that. Friday will be tomorrow. On Friday will be our first live stream on Patreon. I cannot wait. Those of you who are accustomed to the live streams here on YouTube, I will still live stream on YouTube. I just won't have the time to go as long and deep as I normally do. Don't worry, YouTube. I'm not leaving. I'm going to deliver value to YouTube. I love giving free content. I will always provide free content. On Patreon, I will be able to provide so much more high priority, high value content to dramatically help you move your life forward. I think that's it, my friends. Thank you all for being here. Click the link below. It is Mike Dolce Knows, the Mike Dolce Knows page on Patreon. What is it? The Mike Dolce Knows page on Patreon. Click that link below. It'll take you directly to the page. Choose the tier that is right for you. Get logged in right now. I'll be seeing you later on this evening. And then for the live stream tomorrow, I cannot wait to get down. When we hit that first 100 subscribed Patreons, I'm going to do something really cool for you. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but the first 100 members, you guys are going to be the OGs. I want to get my OGs in there. I want my OGs in there. Who's going to be the OG on the Mike Dolce Knows page? I appreciate you guys. I cannot wait to see you in there. And I can't wait to engage with you in a whole nother way. I'm super excited about this. Until next time. Boom.